It's very difficult to answer this question because I love many composers, and whenever I'm studying a new piece, I feel very close to that composer. I had a musical education based on classical and romantic composers. I've studied very deeply Beethoven, Schubert, Chopin, Schumann and Brahms, because for several reasons, through these composers, I feel I can express my musical soul. I have to say that every concert is an important test, because every time the effort to communicate the composer's thoughts through my playing is very big. Anyway, I think one of the biggest challenges has been playing and recording live the 32 sonatas by Beethoven. First of all, I have to mention Maria Tipo, great pianist and great teacher. I started studying with her when I was 6, and I kept going until I was 20. She was my only teacher, so I learned everything I know from her, and I remember perfectly her lessons and examples at the piano that made me fall in love with music. Another fundamental fact in my life was meeting the great composer Luciano Berio. I worked with him on his music, and he helped me to better understand the language of contemporary music and the importance of spreading out today's music. Having the opportunity to find many different interpretations on the internet, I find very interesting to compare the various interpretations of a same piece. For example, during the last days, I listened to Brahms' Piano Concerto No. 1, starting with the famous meeting between Gould and Bernstein in 1962. On that occasion, Bernstein felt the need to speak to the audience just before the concert, saying that he did not agree with Gould's interpretation, which was very special and unusual. So, listening to this live recording and other important interpreters like Zimmerman, Rubinstein, Kachchen, Barenboim, and others, we can understand how interesting and open the world of interpretation is. First of all, I suggest to study a lot to achieve the possibility of expressing all the ideas without technical problems. Then it's very important to deepen the knowledge of composers by studying not only the repertoire of their instrument, but also the quartets, symphonies, chamber music, lieder, opera. It's also important to widen musical philological knowledge, and please don't think that the only way to make music is to become a soloist, because this is just one of many possibilities that music offers us. It is a very important work because it spreads classical music to the population and offers the possibility to listen to the most interesting artists of the world. The Concert Societies of Alicante, since many years, is a reference point for the music world, thanks to the high level and the originality of the offer. In the nowadays world, where human relationships are difficult, the welcome in Alicante is always touching. The meeting after the concert we had together in the past are important memories for me, especially now that the pandemic forces us to keep the distance between us. I'm really looking forward to coming back to Alicante, and maybe this time I hope to stay a few days longer to get to know the city better. Art is life. Let's hope that we can soon return to listen to live concerts, because nothing can replace the emotion of a special relationship between the players and the listeners. See you soon.